Hey, annyeong. So, finally, everyone's long awaited season 3 of the Penthouse is upon us. And I took the liberty of watching it online, even though, it doesn't have any subtitles. And I can say, compared to seasons 1 and 2, the first episode of season 1 isn't really as explosive. But um, it's still interesting how the story will go. So I might drop a little bit of spoilers here, but the majority of it actually focuses on the inmate's life in jail, and mysteriously, it shows everyone except Oyun Hee, which we will get to later. So you have Kang Marie, who's really adjusting well to prison life, and it's not really surprising considering that she has humble beginnings. So she gives some massage to the the I forgot what they call the head inmate there, but the like in a gang, the leader. So yeah, the leader of that cell, that particular room. Yeah, because the cells, they look like rooms. They're not like the cells in other countries where it really looks like a prison. So yeah. So we have Dr. Han, and we have that. Gosh, I always forget his name, but the politician guy, the Tony. So they're tight. They became tight somewhat, and there's also a leader there. It's really cool because he can do, martial arts. He gave Ju Dante a taste of his martial arts because, of course, Ju Dante got transferred to their cell, and of course, it's still a mystery why. Ju Dante and Chon Se-jin got transferred late to the other inmate cells, but maybe it has to do with the money because there's a part there where before she was transferred. Of course, I can't really understand what they're saying because there are no subtitles, but I can make out what's happening because of course you can see it. I mean that's what's good about Penthouse. You know what's happening even though you don't really literally and understand Korean. I mean, I can only understand nega, which is you, and of course, the is that I think it's otuke. It's what it's like how, right? I mean, yeah, otuke. Anyways, yeah, and of course, Judante is still evil. He's like very unrepentant. I mean, I don't think the others really repented or anything, but he. Okay, I'm gonna drop the spoiler now. He's the one behind Logan Lee's explosive and really, because yeah, let me get to the next part. I actually saw the trailer for episode 2, and actually I'm gonna rewatch Penthouse again, so maybe we'll discuss it when I discuss episode 2. But I saw the trailer for, or the teaser for episode 2 at the end, and I did see Logan. I mean, yeah, maybe I didn't really see him, but I'm I'm not that sure, but I think I did see him, and he has a scar and he has a hood, and he's yeah, he's speaking right there. And speaking of Logan, yeah, it actually details the events before his explosive end. So apparently he went to the guy who's in the car with him, the good looking guy. He knows Mr. Beck because yeah, I know they were talking about them, and probably they were supposed to team up to actually get into the mystery of Mr. Beck, and I think that what season 3 is gonna be about exploring Judante's motivation, what because it's been detailed right in season 2 that, well, hinted at rather, that he wanted to build a Judante village on the land mother died. So I think it has something to do with Shim So Yeon's family, and it's really odd. I mean, Penthouse 3, people just get in and out of jail. I mean, Judante first, he maneuvered because he's the evil brain, right? He maneuvered an event when he gets stabbed by Ha Yun Chu, because Dr. Howe is, he was preparing this toothbrush because, in prison, right? I mean, you usually you can't keep sharp objects, but that's what some people do when either they want to hurt someone else or kill themselves, because there are like gang wars there too, right? So he's sharpening this and preparing it for Judante, but the kung fu guy, he got it. I mean, the leader of the cell, he got it, and he actually, I mean, I don't know what they literally said, but I think he was telling Hyun Chul that he shouldn't be doing this, right? So of course, it's puzzling that the next scene was, there's a big fight between Julante and Dr. Ha, and then Julante gets stabbed, but it turns out that he actually stabbed himself. I mean, it gets detailed later on, but then it gets rushed to the emergency room, and he really gets stabbed. Is that fake blood, the wound? He really stabbed himself. That's how, nefarious he was. That's how evil, how whatever. He'll go at lengths to actually get everything back, get revenge on the people who put them there, because, I mean, Judante is always right. I mean, for himself, right? So, yeah. And then after that, yeah, he escapes the hospital. He puts on the mask and it's an old guy, right? I mean, the prosthetics rather. Yeah. So, Johnny's father, he's another really interesting character, because at the end he recalls something else that happened to the hair stage show. Yeah, so I'm not gonna spoil that one much. Yeah, and of course, this is amazing. The leader of the cell, the women, I think she's an amazing singer, really, because I think she really sang her part. She sang an aria there. I'm not, but that scene is really funny. It's when Chon Jin really enters the women's cell. I mean, the regular women's cell for the first time with Kang Marie, with the husband of the lawyer. Forgot her name. I mean, I watched all 44 episodes, but I still can't remember her name. Maybe it's because I don't really like the characters. Just to be honest, I mean, the characters I least liked in Penthouse is that of the lawyer and his wife. I mean, they don't really have much character growth. And speaking of character growth, let's go to Seokkyung, who's really a good actress. Yeah, she reverts back to her selfish self, sadly, because we thought we're gonna see, a better Seokkyung since the mom is there, and she was actually helpful to Rona towards the end of season 2, but no, she's down with. She's again being a bitter girl. She's kind of jealous of Rona. Wants her mom's love to herself, and of course Seokkyung, because I think she really has hidden, romantic feelings for Seokkyung that she wasn't able to acknowledge before. But really, they're not really blood siblings, so it's possible. But of course, I mean, it's possible technically, but Seokkyung loves Rona, so yeah, there's gonna be conflict. Well, we don't get to see Unbula yet. You don't get to see Yunbul. Ha Unbul. I'm trying to pronounce it right. Ha Yunbul. So, but I saw her in the teaser. So that's one of the things to look out for in episode 2. What really happened to her and that manic friend of Logan Lee who took care of her and wanted her as her daughter. What else? Yeah, I guess that's it. We've covered it. Oh yeah, the opening. Let me talk about the opening. So we see the opening. It's really different than the rest because we see the Hera Palace in a wide angle and the Hera statue, kind of crumbling. So maybe it's because to symbolize that really this is season three. This is the final season, and I think it should be because when I let me go back to what I talked about the episode one not being as explosive as the other seasons as the other seasons. I think they should have ended it season two, but it's hard, I mean, the massive success and everything. I mean, I'm 50-50 because yeah, but if they didn't do a season three, we wouldn't get to know, of course, why Judante is so evil. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Before I end this, let me go back to the statement I said about people walking out of jail. Well, Chon Si-jin, she of course got out of jail for some reason. I mean, she pretended to be insane, which is weird because I think she's kind of half insane. I mean, who eats SIM cards, right? Who does this motion while their father is dead and bawls their eyes out, right? I mean, yeah, she did really very insane things like slicing in his throat, right? When they were still in wait, yeah, high school, yeah, when they were in Chonga, huh? Chonga art school, right? So yeah, so yeah, that's it's. I don't know. I mean, and it's really funny how a week before this episode aired, people were like putting up spoilers, and if you're part of the Facebook groups, you would have to be like scrolling in your Facebook feed, and you're like, oh, another spoiler. So that's it, guys. So yeah, I really think Logan lives, and yay. So yeah, let's all watch episode 2 next week, and I'm gonna make another review about it. So just so you know, you can watch episode 1 via, of course, if you're in Korea, you can watch it via SBS, your TV, your local channel. But if you're not, you can actually watch it via the app. But then of course we have the View app, the one for Asian dramas, which I think is not available in northern countries like the US, or rather Western countries like the US. But yeah, because I tried it before when I was on VPN and I wasn't able to access View. But yeah, but the sub View episode, the one with the English subtitles, so you understand it, I think. Yeah, it gets uploaded around morning, like, or near morning, like 6 a.m. if you're in the Singapore or something. Yeah, so that's, I mean, well, I think it's safe to count because this is around, I think, 10, right? So it's safe to count like 8 hours from the time it airs to getting actual subtitles. So that's it. So you know how to watch it, and see you next time. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Bye guys. Bye.